Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more.
And to the rest of you, the non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters, you guys make me sick to my stomachs, fam. Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something? That's what I thought. No, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and in today's video I am going to be speaking about Demi Lovato. Okay, I love Demi Lovato so much, and I just have some things that I want to say about her, just my personal feelings on her, and just some things that I witnessed her go through throughout the years. So if you're interested in that, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you so much, and let's go ahead and get into this video. There is really no true introductions needed when it comes to Demi Lovato. Majority of you who clicked on this video have to know who she is. I've been listening and watching Demi Lovato for as long as I can remember. I grew up extremely attached to her because she was on the Disney Channel, and she had several shows and music that I loved to watch and listen to. But not only that, I started to get to know her on a personal level because she spoke on a lot of things, like as she started to grow and evolve outside of Disney Channel. She spoke on a lot of real shit, and I started to get more and more attached to her the more I learned about her personally. She spoke on how she was bullied, and she was bullied as a child star, being a part of Disney Channel, being a famous person. And learning this growing up, I was like completely shocked as like a teen learning about this, because I was like, no one's life could be as good as the people I grew up watching on television. No one's life could be greater than my favorite celebrity, my favorite singer, etc., etc. And that's when I really started to learn how effed up the industry was. Like, I learned from all of the, stars that I watched on Nickelodeon and Disney Channel coming out as I grew up to kind of speak on things. And then I also learned, like, through a lot of her documentaries and things like that, that she self-harmed when she was a teenager. And I grew up in my early teen years battling bullying and self-harm as well. So I felt connected to her more and more because of that. And I felt so terribly bad for her. And I also felt like everything that I was watching growing up connected to Disney Channel and Hollywood and being a movie star and a singer was all a lie. Like, Demi Lovato was one of my first realizations of that in reality, because it's like, how could I see you every day on TV and listen to you, on the radio, and then come to find out that you're actually miserable, or that you were actually miserable majority of that time, and that was one of the darkest periods of your life. But for me, it was a happy time because I was watching you on television. It just, that contrast to me, I didn't like that feeling.
This was totally by coincidence, I swear. But I happened to get a tattoo, and it happens to say "Stay Strong."
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Well, we have it from similar reasons. I've always been a fan of your music. I mean, I also was bullied a lot through middle school
bullied?
and high school.
I'm sorry.
We're both up here.
Huh?
The bullies that bullied us, they're at home watching us on TV.
I got a little teary-eyed just making this video. I've been like struggling making this video because I actually cried like when I saw that clip on TV in real life at the time, because it meant so much to me, and Demi's struggle meant so much to me because she's one of the few like Disney stars who were super open about all of her experiences from childhood all the way up and through adulthood. Not to say any other child Disney stars or Nick stars haven't been transparent, but Demi, for me, was one of the most impactful. And then to learn that later as an adult, she suffered with drug addiction, alcohol addiction. And even though I didn't go through that, I felt for her. And I feel Demi has gone through so much being raised in the industry, having an absent father, being sexually assaulted during the filming of, you know, the Camp Rock movies, all the programming that Disney puts you through, um, meaning like to stay happy, to be a clean cut professional teenager, preteen, when so much can be going on behind the scenes that you kind of have to ignore it and, you know, maintain that Disney image, maintain that Disney persona, so to speak, as a child. But meanwhile, you have all this stuff going on in your personal life behind the scenes. You're being bullied relentlessly. You're having issues with your family, your personal life. You know, you're carrying the weight of being the provider of your family. And that's a lot of kids in the industry, not even just like Demi Lovato or, you know, kids on Disney. That's a lot of kids who are child stars who are making way more money than their parents. And so they become the breadwinners for their families at 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 years old. What kind of crap is that? And then Demi Lovato spoke about that, I believe, in some of her interviews and then also in her documentary, just saying that, you know, she was put into a position as a child to be an adult because she's working and she's making money, but she can't make adult decisions. She can't do the things that she wants to do. Alcoholics end up, you know, homeless on the street corners in LA and Hollywood, or, you know, washed up and like, you know, messed up and stuff like that, is because they've been through so much in the industry. You know, as children, they had to put up with so much that they start like self-medicating at a very, very young age from all of the trauma that they had been through. And I feel like Demi Lovato is a victim of that. And that's partially why, you know, she went down the road that she went down at such a young age.
6 years is a long time to be told that if you slip up, you're gonna die. And at some point, enough just becomes enough.
I had a photo shoot, and I remember being at the photo shoot and just thinking to myself, like, I don't even know why I'm sober anymore. Like, I am so miserable. I'm not happy. I have all this stuff that I'm dealing with. I picked up a bottle of red wine that night, and it wasn't even 30 minutes before I called someone that I knew had drugs on them. I'm surprised I didn't OD that night. I ended up at a party. I just so happened to run into my old drug dealer from 6 years before, and I just went to town. I went on a shopping spree. That night I did drugs that I'd never done before. I'd never done meth before. I tried meth. I mixed it with Molly, with Coke, weed, alcohol, Oxycontin, and like that alone should have killed me.
She gets into a lot on her documentaries, and they are like really hard to watch. Like if you grew up listening and watching Demi Lovato, they're hard to listen to. Now, if you're not really a fan or anything like that, or you just kind of like know about her, it might not be that hard to listen to. But if you've been through it yourself, or you grew up watching Demi Lovato, it's like really hard to listen to. Like I'm wanting to cry or have cried several times um watching her documentaries. It's absolutely insane the things that she talks about of what she went through. And back around the time where that was made public, I remember there was a lot of people online making fun of Demi Lovato, calling her a drug addict and just making fun of her for what she had been through and for what she was dealing with. I thought that was sick. And people make fun of Demi Lovato now for you know, a lot about her constantly changing her sexuality or her identity. And you know, she's always saying something off kilter or some weird things online. And I think that happens to people sometimes when they're broken and when they've been through so much, they might not always have a good grip on who they even are, and are constantly going through bouts of change, uncertainty, pain, drugs, alcohol, identity issues. And all of that time, it's a coping mechanism for pain. And I can relate because I've had my own vices and I've had to deal with my own trauma and shit, you know, for what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? So I don't ever make fun of that. To me, all of it is a result of pain. All of it is a result of issues that she's had growing up. And no matter what Demi Lovato says, no matter what she does, I will always love her with all my heart, even if she's labeled as problematic to some, because we almost lost her multiple times. You know what I'm saying? We almost lost her, and she's been through a lot. Not to mention, the second thing or another thing, I don't feel like the music industry ever really truly valued her for the powerhouse that she is. Like, Demi Lovato can sing, and she can sing like leagues and bounds over a lot of the Disney girls that came out around the same time as her. She can sing, and people always compare Demi and Selena Gomez for years because they used to be best friends. But Selena had always been more popular than Demi. She always had more fans. She was praised more. She had more music, or like music that people loved more than like Demi's music. And, but Demi can blow. Like, she can sing, sing, sing. Like, she can sing leagues and bounds around Selena. Sorry if some Selena fans are here and are mad, but she can sing. And I don't feel like she was respected enough, or, in the mainstream for as long as she should have been. But I know she got out of it. I think she got out of trying to be a pop star. Demi, like, purposely got out of it. But the thing is that I still don't think that there was enough praise going on for the insane powerhouse of what Demi is. I mean, I think people know that, but there wasn't enough light on it, in my opinion. There was not enough light on it. And so I just want to give her her tens for that alone, period. Her being a powerhouse singer. And I just love Demi so much with all my heart. Like, and I hope that she tries her best in these oncoming years to, you know, recover, heal, grow the best that she can, the best that she knows how at this stage. But anyway, that was it. Oh, this video was hard to make. Oh my gosh. I'm like stopping the video as I'm recording to like not cry. That's how that's how much I love her. But anyway, I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.